Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wine Wednesday. Today, I tackle one of the most pressing questions from consumers, which is, are screw top wines good? This has to be in the top 5 most asked wine questions that I get week after week. The short answer is absolutely yes. Screw top wines are good. And in many cases, they are better than their cork sealed brethren. But let's pause for a second and talk about good wine. First, wine is very subjective, meaning what one person thinks is good, another person may think is terrible. Second, and most importantly, there's very little correlation between cheap and expensive when it comes to determining what's good. But back to screw tops. These closures have been around literally for decades. And yes, they did start in Australia and New Zealand back in the 70s and 80s with more inexpensive wines, but that quickly changed as it spread throughout other New World wine regions like the US, Argentina, and Chile. Today, screw tops can be found on some very, very fine, expensive wines. Europe has been slow to transition from natural cork to screw tops, but these countries are also a lot closer to the actual source of cork, which is mostly found in southern Portugal, where the bark of the actual cork oak is harvested to make a range of cork products, including corks for wine bottles. Here's a shot of a cork tree that I took on a trip to Portugal. You can see how they remove sections of the tree's bark. And here's a pickup truck loaded down with those sections of harvested bark, and they'll punch the actual corks for the wine bottles straight from this bark. Here's my key takeaway. Almost all of the wines that we mortals buy today are meant to be enjoyed right now. They're not designed to be aged for decades. So don't turn your nose up at a screw top wine because you might just be missing out on some really delicious and wonderful gems. That does it for this week. Remember, if you have any comments, questions that I can answer, or if I can help you in any way, please leave that in the comments section. And if you like this, please share with your friends. Until next time, cheers.